Hey yo, what up, it's Don.
Samuel here.
We are the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing? We're gonna hit you with a versus video real quick. Couple budget models, old versus new, very similar shoes. This is the Nike Zoom Shift
Versus the Zoom Live.
All right.
They don't like Hyper anymore.
No, they're giving up on Hyper. They're going full Zoom, which, you know, may be a good thing. Let's start off with the traction. Sammy tested both these out. These are both his shoes. The traction in the Shift is kind of like a tire traction.
Yes.
Like some pegs, soft, probably not the best outdoors. Indoors, how was it?
Good.
Good.
It does. Stopping power, I would say they're around the same. But dust-wise, the Zoom Live is better. The Zoom Shift picks up a little bit of dust, or a good amount of dust. And outdoor use, I feel like the Zoom Live would be a little bit better. It's thicker and it's a lot harder too.
Right.
So Zoom Live for the win slightly.
Okay. And then cushion-wise, they're both pretty stiff, huh?
Yeah, they're the exact same. Super stiff Phylon. So yeah, that sucks. But then the Zoom unit is different. I feel like the Zoom Shift is slightly more bottom loaded, and the Zoom Live is top loaded, because I can definitely feel the Zoom unit here, and it feels really nice.
Right.
There's a balance and stuff like that. So I would say for me, I would go with the Zoom Live. You know, they're both super responsive, impact protection. I would say the Live is a little bit better. So there you go.
Okay. Upper / materials also pretty similar.
Yes.
You have kind of I guess they're calling it a textile, but it feels like a cheap knit, or like a woven. Yeah. And then you have some other, you know, kind of plastic materials, a little bit of overlays here and there. Kind of another textile around the ankle, not super premium, but not bad for the price.
Yes. And then the Zoom Live, I believe they called it a flyweave. But it feels a lot better though than the Zoom Shift if you feel it in your hand.
It does.
So
it looks better too.
It looks better too. So but feeling it, yeah, I guess on foot it feels a little bit better too. So the Zoom Live for the win, but not by like a lot. It's just slightly better, you know.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about fit.
Fit, the Zoom Shift is very, very snug. So if you can, try to go up half a size. The Zoom Live, I keep getting mixed up. Okay, the Zoom Live is yeah. You go to your size. Width wise, they're both on the. Actually, no. The Zoom Live is normal fit. The Zoom Shift is a little bit narrow. So there's that. So for me, I would say the Zoom Live is a better fit.
It's a more better. All right, Zoom Live is kind of dominating right now.
Yes.
Interesting, because this is a brand new shoe, the Shift. All right, moving on to support.
Support, they're both good.
Both good,
They're
about
both
the same?
good. Yes.
All right, lockdown?
Lockdown, they're both, actually, I would say the Zoom Shift is a little bit better.
It has a very, very pronounced curve in the Achilles heel section of the shoe.
Yes.
So lockdown is a little better?
Yes.
All right, finally, god damn, Shift. Get it together. All right, let's weigh these.
They're both 7.5.
Both 7.5.
The Live, the Live is 10.97. The Shift,
that's light,
is 11.43.
Alright.
So the Live is way lighter.
Yeah.
Same like by an ounce. And what feels lighter? They're both light. I guess the Shift feels a little bit like a little bulkier here in the heel.
Yeah, it's pretty padded around the ankle.
Yeah. But they're both, you know, they feel both light.
Cool. Durability. These aren't like the most premium shoes, obviously.
Yes.
What do you think as far as which one's more durable?
The Live would be a little bit more durable. Yes.
Okay. And then ventilation?
They're both okay.
Both okay?
Okay.
Both the same?
Yes.
Alright. Aesthetics.
The Zoom Shift.
Yeah, I'll go Live.
Really?
Well, maybe it's because of that colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Shift, but I like this colorway better.
Yeah, true.
The black and gum is cool. Alright, well, let's wrap this thing up.
They're both $100, or I mean, the Live is probably cheaper now because it's older. What performs better? The Live. I like the Live better, to be honest. The Zoom Shift actually is not bad though. I like playing those, but they're both the same price, and they both released for the same price, $100. But the Live, I'm pretty sure, is very cheap now.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't see these at the outlets. Interesting.
Maybe they're selling good.
Maybe. We'll see. But, yeah, I would choose the Live. I feel like the Live is a better performer. It feels more premium, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, and they're basically designed to be the same shoe.
Yeah, for a
but this one isn't as good.
Yes.
And you could probably get that one for cheaper. So take our word for it. Hope we helped you guys out. Soul Brothers. Catch you in the next one later.
Thanks.